Hello? Alright, are we working now? Wow, that was weird for a second. It was like it didn't work. It didn't want to work. It didn't pick up. I hit start a couple times. That is really weird. Hey guys, thanks for coming in and hanging out. I'm sorry about that. We have today some, I'm going to get rid of that actually. This is what we got today. These and our Tarkir Dragonstorm. We'll have another box here. Alrighty, here we go. We got a box. This is the one we'll be using today with our games, if we want to do any. Anybody wants to come in and hang out with us. Now I have our Autobox has either Tarkir Dragonstorm play boosters. My seat was not sitting down. My pillows I have to sit on, so make myself a little higher because I'm short. Anyways, this is what we got today. We'll have this will be our what's in our Autobox today. We have a bunch of these packs and that there, and we're gonna do pin it and run it. Alrighty, to do these, we have it going like this today. Hopefully you're having a good one. We'll start out, do some adventure, and I know some of you guys hanging out with us, hanging out in the cities. Oh, let's get a little slow today. No, doesn't want to work. Well, huh? Intriguing. Let's try this then. Connecting. Alright, and we go that. Oh, there you go. It is working. It is working. Just was going slow. Alright, well, we're going to hang out today, and one of the things I was going to do anyways was I was planning on opening one of ours, so we can have ours. Mom, do you want to see him at all, or no? Or anyone? I was going to open our one for today. I was going to do the, do you want to do our foil or non-foil first?
Non.
Mom liked Deadpool, so I figure we'll open some here.
I have sunglasses on for no reason.
These are ours. We did get some for ourselves because, you know, we like it too. Here's our Deadpool ones. Alright, let me get here and cut this open. We'll see how this morning goes. My guess it's gonna be it will be a morning where I'm gonna probably be off here earlier for some reason, but it happens. Alright, there we go. Let's aim that down a little. We'll zoom in and yeah, we'll run more of these and see if you guys want to hang out with us, participate a bit, but I just wanted to get ours out and see what they are. This is your Deadpool trading card. Not bad.
Yep.
Deadly Rollick. That's a nice Deadly Rollick though. We do like that. I'll be using that. Saw in half. Saw in half here. I like that.
I know they're not expensive on to play too.
Blasphemous Act. That's a good Blasphemous Act. We can use that. And I can use, I believe I can use the next one too. Vandal Blast.
That's hysterical.
That's a nice one. There's your framing guns here, guys. And then a harmless offering for the secret lair one here at the end. Well.
That's cute. Look at the little shark.
I know, not bad. Not bad.
That's pretty awesome.
What? Nah, everybody's gonna want a Deadpool deck. No, we have to. We can only have one set of the cards here, so not everybody can do them. But we can play. We can make one, and then we can play. We can have one then for the family that we guys can play with it. Switch off between, and we'll have a bunch of different ones like that you can build.
That was hysterical. You should have worn your special.
My shirt?
Tank top.
I know. I should have worn my tank top. Dang it! Where is that? I should have put that on. Where is? I know.
Probably dirty at the bottom.
Probably dirty in the laundry. Yeah, we have to do the laundry. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I have a tank top that is pretty much that unicorn one.
Is that
the Deadly Rollick? I have pretty much that T-shirt.
No, his the last one that he had on. Is that the
What one?
That. Is that what's his name?
Yeah, it's the
Yeah, my brain's not working right now. My company's not entering my body.
Let me put these in top loaders for our family here. Let me actually. I need to have you grab. Where's that box of top loaders? Oh, they're right there. I found them. And that's all we were doing. We were just opening that one there for us, but I have another to do the foil ones here. I have to get I have to get to some top loaders right here.
You did that box. What did you sell it?
Nope, I gotta just get this out. So yeah, how's it going, everyone? Hopefully you're having a good Sunday morning. We wouldn't want to be on the dock right now, but just having multiple issues, continuous with that fucking trying to get the top on. Very easy to get on. Problem is, the resin didn't set in the time frame it said. It took longer, and it ended up sliding out a little bit at one point. And because it slid out, we have to now take it off and go and try and get rid of it. Put that over there, actually. And try to move it. So that's just the pain in the butt that we have to deal with now. But luckily, there's a nice gentleman that came down and was asking about a boat yesterday, and decided he wanted to. He asked if he needed a hand because he was hanging around here. I'm like, tomorrow. So today, a little later today, when I'm done with the show, I offered a hand to get it down, so at least I can try to get it off for the peg, the foot, and then I can move forward with fixing. Can you put this over there? Thank you. Top loaders. There we go. We got some. Now we have a bunch of different things here. We did the Deadpool. You guys get an opportunity as either some of the Tarkir or the Deadpool card, or maybe you're gonna get the Wolverine pack for the secret Lair Wolverine that's in there. That's what we got in there right now. But I'm gonna get some top loaders over here so that I can put mine that my family just got. Oh, no, that's gonna be too tight to there. Let me get some out first. There we go. And top loaders. Put that out later. And we have all kinds of other boxes in the buy now, if you'd like to jump in with them. Alrighty. Now we got a bunch of people here, and I noticed there's someone online that started doing Pokemon under a similar name as us.
What?
They started opening Pokemon under like a similar name as us recently.
Really?
Yeah. They've been around for a little bit, but not as long as we were.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dad and son. I don't know, like I said, one of those things, you know, I was told it's a form of a compliment when people see something about you and copy it. So that's what I'll take it as. Right? That's one of those things that you're like, oh my. You know, people get annoyed like, oh, they're copying. I'm like, you know, that's all right. Let them copy because I'm let's give you a. What are the floors? Well, well, it's not really there. It's just Tarkir Dragonstorm play boosters, or one of the two Deadpool or Wolverine. That's literally what it is. That's all it is. There's so there's two though. The one Wolverine, one Deadpool, and then there's the rest of them are Tarkir Dragonstorm play boosters packs, not the box, packs. So we're gonna open this up though, because I need some more opened anyways. The store, and that's what we have there. So we'll just run that. If you'd like, try it out, jump in on it. And I don't understand why the internet's being a little glitchy right now, but it is. It is for some reason. But this is what I'm gonna do with some Tarkir right now anyways. I wanna open up some more. And since if people don't want to jump in on the little gaming, that's all right. We can do something different because I already had a little bit of a different plan to do. All right, we'll do this. I have some good amount of these, and I want to just see the dragons being opened. Because I want to see dragons being opened, we're gonna do some of this stuff. I'll run this on more time while I get this added in. And we're gonna do this. It is temporary listing. There we go. Then we're gonna call it this here. Then nope. Nope. There we go. We'll add that in there. I already put the plot art name in. There we go. Put those in there. We'll start it off. It looks like the internet's acting a little funky today. I don't know why. We'll find out here in a sec though, but there we go. We're gonna zoom out again so you guys can see the whole stuff that we have. Yeah. Shit all, my friends. Alright. Let's see what we got now. Shows us working. We're good now. That one is running a little bit there. Hey, and what we'll do now is we'll try a little something different. If no one wants to, we'll just do with some packs on screen if no one wants to, and we'll do a little bit of a going back to some older things that we did. Alright. Now we have that there. People would like. Seems like no one was going with it, so we'll do this. Here. We're going to do edit that. Here we go. We'll do it 20 seconds. And we'll start it at that just to see if anybody wants to get. We'll say, actually, you know what? We didn't have anything big hit out of here. We're gonna see if it's the last pack out of this here is gonna be big. It's gonna be that one right there, as we'll put up. That pack right there. We'll see what comes out. You got one pack on screen. You get to go with there. Starting at that if you like it. And we'll zoom in a little bit more so you can see. There you go. And Mystic's gonna come in and try it out this morning. How's it going, commenter? The Beacon. We appreciate you coming in. Bacon. I love bacon. Bacon is delicious. It's one of the best things you can eat. Wonderful. All right, Mystic, my friend. Let's see what you get here. Alrighty. Good luck, my friend, Mystic. We are going to get a, here we go, Snowmelt Stag, Ryling Dawnbreaker, Seize Opportunity, Sand Skitter, Outrider. Then we have a Undergrowth Leopard, Aggressive Negotiations, Sipsing Appraiser, Synchronized Charge, Jeskai Shrinekeeper, Loxodon Battle Priest, Stalwart Successor, Glacier Wood Siege. There you go. That's a nice rare for you to pick up. Adorned Crocodile and a foil, and a Jungle Hollow and a foil with your Zombie Druid. Not bad. Well, you do, Ryan. You know what you should do? Generally, people use something to wipe, but if you can't, you can do like the bear does and just kind of have your hands and drag across the ground. And if there's grass, it'll work. I mean, I'm guessing that's how they do it, right? That's the reason why they do that, right? I mean, I don't know, though. I'm not a bear. I don't know what they do in the woods. Alrighty, let's see. Mystic, not bad, my friend. Now, Mystic, you hang out our Wasteland. You understand what we do here. We have fun doing some adventuring and things like that. Now, oh, I found more top loaders. I didn't know those were over there. Sweetness. That means, though, where did my top go to put those in? That's okay. We'll put it right there in that one. We have some fun things we can do. We can do some adventuring if we want. I gotta get my singles in the bin actually for my Tarkir. That's part of my problem right now. I didn't get those in there. Let's do another. We're gonna call this the right one. We'll start it again if anybody wants to jump in on a pack on screen. Do it again like this. Try to get through some of them. Now you gotta be careful with those things, Ryan, because sometimes if you leave it on there too long, it you know, you get rashes and stuff. So you don't want that to happen there, right? Just to make sure you're good. You don't have injuries. Alright, here we go. Let me do this. Let me see if it lets me see this here. It used to. Let me tell you, does it do it now? There we go. Nope. No, it's not letting it do it anymore. That's okay. YouTube for what? Want to hear something funny as hell? YouTube found Lord of the Rings packs as an adult material. All right. So they took my store off of YouTube. So I can't do it there. I had to get it under review. I'm like, how is that adult material? Like, I don't understand. Like as in like, you know, inappropriate adult material. I'm like, so Lord of the Rings is now is I guess maybe they were looking at a different form of it. Maybe some dudes used to looking at a different version of Lord of the Rings that and he just got confused. I don't know. But we got some of those there. We do our adventuring if people like also. Here, start with that one. Why not? Start. Keep going there. Try one of them at it. You're gonna come out with Deadpool because that's the luck you get. And here we go, everybody. Mystic Enforcer, checking it out here. We have a Tarkir Dragonstorm pack. And you are, oh, Mystic's one of our players. Now Mystic, hanging out in that Wasteland that we got here. You decide what you want to do. We're going to open up your pack to see what you get, my friend. Good luck. Underfoot Underdogs. Caustic Exhale. Crotic Nestguard. High Spire Bellringer. Osseous Exhale. Sibsig. Appraiser. Unburied Earthcarver. We have an Essence Anchor. Armament Dragon. Equilibrium Adept. Twin Maw Stormbrood. Marang River Regent. Dragon's Prey for a foil. Not bad. Bloodfell Caves and a bird. Not bad on the Marang River Regent. That was a nice pickup right there. I like that. That's a nice dragon. My son just started playing Magic the Gathering Arena. My oldest. He's got himself hooked on it. He got it on there for. I put it on his computer because his tablet didn't allow him to use it. So he's now playing that. He's like, oh, nice, beating these things. Shuffler sucks. Oh, yeah, that's what I heard. That's what I heard. I wish you could do like a multi one or something like that. I heard people complain about that more than once. I used to play it a bit, but I haven't played as much recently just because I've been so busy. It's one of those things like you get to try, you get to do it every now and again, but not always. Alrighty, well, Mystic, my friend, you where were you? You were last hanging out and wandered out with our buddy Big BK. You were around the you were somewhere in the area of our bar, if I remember right. You talked to that person and left with I think you had met the ghoul, correct? Hung out there, and that was about far as you went, and then you had to head on out that day. Or am I correct? I don't know, I can't remember. I might be wrong. We'll put another one of these on here and see if somebody would like to try another Tarkir pack. We'll go with another auction. We'll do it again. We'll start them like this. Keep going. Nah, you can't either. I think you were heading out and you had met up with that with the doctor because you made a comment about you'll take care of the doctor or something like that. You'll hang out with them, and then that was about it, if I remember. Oh no, that was somebody else that was hanging out with the doctor. So you had to head out before the doctor. Yeah, you didn't meet the doctor. Oh yes. So let's see who's gonna get it. No. Oh, all right. Hey, let's open up. Want to open up the foil ones and see what they look like? They're gonna be the same, obviously. I'm opening them.
I'm gonna watch you open up the foil.
Okay. Okay, we'll get a couple of these out, so we're gonna need them. Buttering them up for an upgrade. That's what it was. Yes, yes. You were. What are you talking about? I just opened it up. They're just these. Doesn't matter. I just opened in the The rainbow foil, see? I had to pull it off so I can see it. Alright, here we go. It's the same thing as the others. The nice rainbow foil. Let me get this open, my friends. There we are. Here's the foil ones. I'm gonna put that right back there. Nice ones there. Deadpool, trading card foil. Deadly Rollick, foil. Nice. Saw in half. Okay. Blasphemous Act. There we go. This one is? Yeah, that's pretty cool looking in foil. Vandal Blast is pretty good in foil too. They did a good job with that. And then a Harmless Offering. Is there a special card that we can get at the end as a big hit somewhere that I'm unaware of? Or is it all the same? I thought they were all the same. Oh, the Blacker Lotus. Yes, I remember. Yeah, you could get the Blacker Lotus. Yep. I'm not going to get that. I don't have the luck for that stuff. My luck deserves nothing. Good morning, my friend. BK. I know, I don't get luck. I have, the only thing that happens with me is bad luck and, no luck and more bad luck. Yeah, that's about right, Will. More bad luck. Hey, Oblivion, not bad, not bad. We're just, hanging out here, seeing if you, anybody would like some, packs of Tarkir. I was just opening up the, Deadpool one here. Now our box today, our Autobox that we have set up, has all Tarkir Dragonstorm play boosters and then a secret layer of Wolverine and a secret layer of Deadpool in there. Kind of a fun one. Deadpool versus Wolverine. I actually didn't have many of them, wasn't able to get a lot of them, but I'll have to see for one of them. I think it's like I'll have to check them. I didn't even look at how much they would end up being. I think it's like 60 and 70 for them, if I remember right. I'll have to double check. Where did it go? Nope. Okay. It would be, yeah, 160 and 70. So I think it was for the non-foil 60 and the other one 70. I didn't even have them buy now. I can put them out if anybody would like one of those. Here, we'll put one of those up here, the Deadpool non-foil first. And we'll edit that to be one of these so that it goes in a box. And there you go. Somebody would like that. We'll throw that in there, out there. Yeah, if anybody likes, I'll throw them on there. Somebody else can pick one up. I have a couple extra. I got one in for the family, one for the show, and then I was gonna have kind of one for, I don't know, if somebody wanted it. There you go, Deadpool. Throw that out if somebody does want it while we're hanging out here. Now, Mystic, you're wandering around. You talk to that doctor. The thing I'm wondering here is, you left when he was hanging out there. You're staying at that house, and you stayed in that. I do remember now. You were in the Ghoul and Human Village. You were still over here hanging out there. That's where you were. That's where you were. Yeah, you were searching around. I was trying to remember where you were. Now I do. Alright, so you're hanging out there. Now our buddy on Big BK was like, I'm going to skip this. And I'm gonna skip that and go over somewhere else. Because he didn't want to hang out there. He felt he needed to run past it. We have a little adventure game people do. But I was going to pull out the pack here. I'm going to put that on there for anybody for pack on stream. If you just want to get a pack of cards, some Tarkir, there it is. Or if you can do the surprise set after, and we'll throw it in there where there's the there's all play dragon Tarkir Dragonstorm play boosters, and then there is these here. I should put them right here. Those two right there. There's Deadpool and Wolverine. Why is it Deadpool? So, there you go. Not bad. I didn't get the Blacker Lotus because my family doesn't have luck. One of you will get it though, because everybody always gets great shit from this show. And that's what happens with everything. Everybody gets the awesome packs, awesome boxes, awesome everything. And I get to junk because I have horrible luck. 'Tis why. But hey, it happens sometimes. Nothing you can do about it, right? What happened here? But we're gonna we'll hang out for a bit. Okay, let's see what's going on today with the rest of you. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I got a message here. Nah, that's alright. No one wanted to jump in on any of these. We have you wandering around. You got your side quests here in the village. Alright, that's what it is. You're in that village there. You're hanging out. You're trying to figure out what you're going to do there. I'm going to run one of these if anybody wants to hang out and potentially have, you get could be, it's all Tarkir or those, Wolverine or Secret Lair or Deadpool Secret Lair. So we're on that, but our buddy's hanging in the village, decides what he wants to do, and what you have the option of is you see them talking. Now you want to go up and talk to these people, and when you're talking with them, my friend, something that you notice when you're talking with them, you ask about those rumblings and what Big BK had been running after, looking for. Now, Big BK was searching for all kinds of craziness, trying to find some hidden vault, and then you were talking to them about that. One of them mentions, yes, there have been rumblings, and it's over there. There was a small hole collapse, and it wasn't near the mountain over there. It was the other side. So you could go and check that out. It was a weird collapse. We haven't seen one of those before. And it was bright light, and that was about it. Yes, he was looking for an extension. That's what it was. An extension. This may be a bad choice. I don't know. Doc headed out with he can come with you if you'd like, but he's hanging out there. He was waiting with the robot helper there for Big BK to come back. So that's what I'm like, he could be. I mean, possibly. What do you think?
I'm sorry.
Two of them.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean,
That's no?
Yeah, I think so. I mean,
okay.
One of those. The hunt's on now.
Yeah.
Sneak by you though. Contact.
Alrighty. Okay. I just had to finish something that I was looking for earlier. Alright, I like it. If something bad happens, you're gonna scream like a girl. I'm good with that.
I take offense to that.
My wife says, I take offense to that. Alright, so you're wandering that way, and Nothing bad. We'll see what happens here. You have a side quest now. Because they tell you what's going on. This little bit. They said they heard some rumblings, and you go, all right, I'm going to head that direction. And this is what happens here. You go and you find that small little cave. And inside it, what?
Watching.
You're watching? Why are you watching?
It's fun.
It's fun? Oh my god. My wife's giving me a hard time. And inside it, you go wandering in, and you're like, oh, hey. Oh, look, these are the things Big BK's been looking for. These different portals. Oh, wait, no, it's closing. You didn't get to it in time. But you notice after it closes, well, it's starting to close, there's a little bit of light, and you see something. Like, huh, what is that? What are those that you see over there? Interesting. What could those be? I don't know. What could those be? Mystic. Now, we have to make a decision. Our buddy Mystic. Are you, what do you want to do with this? You know, leave him there and wander out and be, you know what, I leave stuff like that alone. Your side quest was to find what's going on. Investigate signs of a mummy. Alright, I like it. You look around, and luckily, you actually investigate, and when you're investigating, this is what happens. High or low, Mystic? I can't remember if you, what you have for stuff here. You don't have any luck, so high or low, just let me know. So we can do a roll for you. Low? Alright, low it is. Where's my phone go? Because that is weirdly loud on shit. Alright, I'm going to roll for high or low. Oh, well, low it was you picked, and congratulations on that one, you got low. There are no mummy dragons around. Mummy is gone. And there's just, it looks like maybe the portal just somehow dropped a couple of the random eggs there. This is odd. I don't understand what's going on. So run another one if anybody wants it. For the, on screen here, you get either Tarkir Dragonstorm, or you're going to get the Deadpool or Marvel Wolverine Secret Lair. That's what we got in there for our thing today. If you want, and put those like that, so you can see them all. Can you carry them? All right, you can carry one of them. You can't carry all of them, because you have already one. You have 7 items already. So you have your gun. You also have a sword, an AR, plasma rifle, pistol. The map fragment doesn't count because you gave that away. I don't know why it's still there. Then you have the dragon horns, some mutant hair, and your other mutant ween, and then a plus 20 health. So you have to decide, you want to drop something, or you're going to leave it there. Now, anybody else want to jump in, hang out with us, try and get a Tarkir play booster, or one of the secret lairs? Come on in and hang out. You're going to drop some hair? Alright, so you drop some hair. Now, you drop the hair. You're going to have to drop the ween, too. That's still too much. Or do you want to drop the dragon horns? Alright. Hair and weens dropped. And you got dragon egg. Well, you picked up a dragon egg. Now there are only 2 left there. Not sure what's going to happen. It feels kind of heavy. Really solid, oddly. Intriguing. What is this?
Do you get to eat it for breakfast?
Will wants to eat a dragon egg for breakfast.
What I see it in the clue.
You can make an omelet out of the other 2. You can try. I mean, if you want to attempt, you can see what happens. I mean, it's up to you. If you're gonna, you can try that one. I mean, dragon egg's gonna. Yo, what's up, Hills? You know, you got a couple of them left. Yeah, you can try if you really want. I mean, it's always up to you. I gotta do this and do this order. I'm gonna do that. Do that. Trying to move some of these up so that when I roll the dice, they don't always disappear. I noticed that they keep disappearing, so I have to move them up to the top. Because they're supposed to be over things when I roll. They're not supposed to be under them. For some reason, a handful of them were under, and I figured out why. They were some of the first ones that I put in, and I forgot to put them on the top. Ah, there we go. That's better. All right, you're going to take the one over? All right, you take that one, you wander over. Yeah, you head out of there. You wander into the dock, back into town. Go, hey. Guys, I found something. And you go over to the ghoul doctor and you go, oh, hey, buddy, what's this thing? I got an egg here. I found this when I was hanging out. I went in and got some rocks, found that over there. Thought it was rocks breaking up, and then there was this weird portal, and then all of a sudden there was these things hanging on the ground. A couple left, but what is this? Now, anybody else want to come in, hang out with us, let us know. You have some packs there, or you can jump in and buy now, or you can go to the store if you want to jump in and buy something and hang out with us. Now, you have, while you're wandering there, you see the doctor. He stares at that and he goes, well, this is interesting. Looks like it's an egg, but it needs, not like doesn't sound like there's much in there, but we can't have it opening. Oh, how's it going, everybody? Thank you, Game Corps, coming in. Appreciate that on the raid there, my friend. Oh, we're going to try one out here. X-Wimplow. Let's see what happens. We have Tarkir Dragonstorm. Now, we're going to open this up for you, see what you get. Thank you, my friend, coming in, hanging out. I very much appreciate that. Make sure you guys check out our buddy Game Corps. They're hanging out here on Whatnot with us. So if you want to, come check it out every now and again when you can. They do their own all day long, and they're on for the most part. But thank you very much coming in. I do appreciate that. And hey, we're going to open this up for X-Wimplow. And then what we're going to do now, because we got our raid, we're going to do a giveaway. Say thank you for hanging out with us. So let me get the giveaway here set up to be a pack. Because we like to give a pack of something away whenever we get a raid. So we're going to make it one of our 8th or drift packs that we got here. We've had those sitting there. We're going to do one of those. Say thank you for coming in with us. And we're going to run that for saying thank you for coming in. And I'm going to put that right here in the background. But for our buddy X-Wim, we're going to open this up and see what you get, my friend. And then if you'd like, you get to hang out in our Wasteland and wander around with our buddy Mystic. He just brought a dragon egg back to the Dr. Ghoul to see what's going on. Arson Sunshield, a Molten Exhale, Worthy Cost, Sagupamna, Unyielding Whisper, Auspicious Exhale, Dragonstorm Globe, Spectral Denial, Mystic Monastery, Gormaga Rakshasha, not bad there. Sagu Wildling Showcase, like that one. We always like those. United Battlefront for your rare. Narset's Rebuke, Foils, Scored Barons, and your Art of Sarkhan's Resolve. Thank you, my friend, coming in with that. We're gonna run. We'll run another one for those. And since you didn't say you wanted to kind of do any of the adventuring, we'll run another there. If anybody would like to, you can jump on in and try it out here, see what you get, and let me write your name down on that so we can put it there. But let us know. You can. We're in a small village here that has ghouls and some other things like that hanging around. So it's up to you if you want to come and hang out with us. X-Wimplow X. But we have those there for all of you if you'd like. Jump in with those. We'll run our giveaway. Thank you for coming in with that, picking that up. And we're going to put this in a bag for you over here. Very much appreciated. Our buddy, though, Mystic, though, he did say he's going to take that and going to keep looking at the egg. Now, the doctor there when looking, was like, I don't really know what this is. Seems a little weird. It's like an egg, but every time we kind of look through it, I can't see through it to see what's alive in there. Normally, if I put it up to a light, I can see through it. For some reason, I can't do that with this one. So I don't really know if it's an egg. Maybe it's just a cool-shaped rock. Mystic looks over at him like, cool-shaped rock? Really? That's what you're getting from this? A cool-shaped rock? Like, it came through a portal. Ghoul Doctor's like, well, I don't know, man. I wasn't there. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing. Been around for a couple hundred years, you know. I learned things. All right, well, Mystic has a cool-shaped rock in his pocket. Maybe it's a dragon egg. We're not really sure. One guy says dragon. He says dragon egg because it came from a portal. The other guy says rock in his pocket. All right. We'll run another, see if anybody else would like. You got to have this here. It's either this or the Deadpool or the Marvel, the Wolverine Secret Lair. So you can have the play booster or one of those. That's what's coming out there. And then our Aether Drift is what's given away in the background right now, saying thank you for coming in with the raid. We do very much appreciate that. Alrighty, much appreciated. Okay, here we go. You know what? Yeah, we'll do one of these. We'll do one of these. Why not? We'll do some of this instead. Since the surprise set wasn't going so well, we'll do this instead. We'll do the pack on screen here. This one only. We're not doing the rest of it, just this one Dragonstorm pack, alright? We're going to do it like this. I'm going to start it a little lower, see if anybody wants to jump in. And get this one Tarkir pack. And then we'll go from there. See how it goes. And then we have some of you guys out. What are you going to do? You're wandering around there in the location. Hanging out in the Ghoul Village. You go over the handy helper bot. I mean, he is Big BK's helper, but he's he's sitting there. He's like, hey, Big BK disappeared a while ago. Don't know where he is. Brokesy coming in with a pack. Let's see what you get, my friend. Good luck. Good luck. Here we go. You have a Rescue Leopard, Adorned Crocodile, Inoc Wayfarer, Riverwalk Technique, Coordinated Maneuver, Reigning Victor, Unburied Earthcarver, Salt Road Skirmish, Mammoth Bellow, a Knockout Maneuver, Fleeting Effigy. Ooh, well, that is a bit of a mess up on the card there. Rock Curse Rakshasha. That's a horrible ink. Wow. Ember Mouse Sentinel for a foil. Thornwood Falls and a Reliquary Dragon. That was a really bad like misprint there. For when it comes like ink bleeding or whatever you want to call that. That at the top. Like you can't, like some of the letters are bled together. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, Mark, again. Yeah, because the error, exactly. All right, Mark, you got some luck, buddy. I think you got one the other day, too. All right, here we go. Let's get you some more good luck, my friend. I'm going to open this up here, but I got to get Broke's name written on here, so I get it with theirs up. You know what we'll do now is we'll run another one of our giveaways saying thank you for you all hanging out with us. But we do them like this here. My family has made some, they make some altars, and then we have a rare that we put in with all of them. So we're going to start that. We're going to do that here. I think those are hanging out right over there, if I remember right. They're right here. They are. All right, so there's your rare card, or one of the altars made by the kids and or my wife there. Now, Broke. You put that in there. And then our buddy there, Mark. You got some luck, that's all I gotta say. Here you go. Let's open this up and see which we're getting today. And we'll keep going, and then maybe we'll somebody else would like to come around in the for a wandering in the wasteland here and hang out with us. All right, let's see what you get here. Good luck, my friend. And while this runs, we'll do another of our surprise sets here. Anyone who wants those, where you could get the Marvel Deadpool or Wolverine. Deadpool versus Wolverine with dragons. Hollers Heavy. Brightfield Mustang. Prowlcatcher Specialist, Packdoll Terror, Venom Sack Lagat, Midnight Mangler, Walking Sarcophagus, Gastel Thrill Seeker, Terrian World Tyrant, Tune Up, Tyrox Surid Tyrant, Fearless Swashbuckler for your rare, Venom Sack Foil, Full Art on the Swamp, and your R card of Guidelight Pathmaker. There you go, my friend. Now, if you'll get some, I'm pretty sure you get free shipping for a couple of packs there. And let me know if there's anything you're looking for there. All right, we'll, you know what we'll do here today? We'll do a couple of these. Let's do this. Let's run this at a little bit of a discount for everybody if you guys want. See if anybody wants to jump in on some of those per minute or so. Well, I get this together for our friends since we just opened one. Might as well do a little bit of a flash sale on it if we want. There you go. Our buddy Mark. Hopefully you're all having a good day. It is Sunday morning here. We were doing some adventuring, wandering through the wasteland. Found an egg, talked to the ghoul. Somebody said it was a rock. Somebody said no, that's a dragon egg. Now it's who's gonna be the one that's right? I mean, when you find something that looks kind of like this in a cave, there's a good chance it is a dragon egg, you know. So I don't know. We'll find out though. We got some new friends yesterday. There was a little Tokido. Was our friend. He's wields dual wielding katanas here. New friends that coming in, hanging out in the wasteland. All right, I will run. What cave did that come from? What? What? The dragon eggs? Is that what you're talking about? That was this. That was Yeah. Oh, okay. So the ghouls here in this village, when you were talking about hearing Mystic was over there talking to him. He learned about that. He doesn't actually know. You don't really know where it is. You just kind of learned about it. Came out of nowhere. One of those things that we don't know what happens. Now, if anybody wants, you can jump in on our stuff here. We have we did a little bit of a discount on some things if you'd like. And what we'll do here is I'll hang out for a few longer. You know, it's one of the days I do have to get things done again. And since I did buy actually a couple more collector boxes of Dragonstorm. So we'll get those in a little while. Who knows when that'll come in, actually. We'll find out. Ha. Somehow, the post office shipped some stuff of mine to my old house, which doesn't have my address on anything anymore. And instead of putting it in my P.O. box, something came in and didn't go in my P.O. box, and they sent it to my old house, and the people there, luckily, were nice. And said, "Hey, we got some stuff for you." I'm like, "Oh, sweet!" And I went and picked it up, and it was, oh, my Deadpool. Very unhappy about that one. Like, that's probably what happened to my other package that disappeared the other day. That I had to disappear a few months back. They just probably shipped it to whoever the hell they wanted after they came in for some reason. All right, so let's do this. Let's do this. Well, you're in the small little area. See, I generally have really good luck with them, but there's like one person that I ran into, Mark, that's just like a problem. Every time I've talked to this one person, I don't know. That's all I gotta say is they just seem like they're an issue. All right, I need a number from 1 to 10 from our friend Pleasure Fest, so we can see which one is the rare. Yeah, I lost a $400 box of cards. I bought a collector box. Well, it was $360 for the collector box plus the taxes. That's why it was like $400. And USPS, yeah, it just disappeared. I was like, what the f is going on here? And I talked to people like, oh, we don't have it, no one has it. And the same person said we don't have it multiple times. I happened to bump into them. It was the first time I ran into this one before. And then now, all of a sudden, every single time we deal with them, this one person is an issue. Everybody else there is great. Just one person is a problem. And that one person can just screw up a lot of stuff, though, you know what I mean? But, you know what we'll do here? We'll run another of these, see if anybody wants to participate in our Wasteland box here. We'll do them for a little while longer, but... yeah, let's check that one. We'll do that instead. Yeah, we'll keep running some of these for a bit if you want. See if you'd like to try it out here. Have some fun with these. Get yourself either some play boosters or Deadpool or Wolverine. We'll do some more adventuring as we go. Alrighty. My mouth is in pain today. I had that tooth pulled, and for some reason my mouth is in more pain recently than it has been. I'll probably have to go and swish around with some salt. So I think it's probably getting too much stuff cleaned out in there. You got to take care of it. Alrighty, everyone. Let's see how everyone's doing this morning. Hopefully you're having a good one. We're doing a little bit of fun things. Oh, not bad. I don't know. Let's see what happens there. It's an intriguing option. I haven't seen that before. Try it out. Oh, didn't want that. Where is it? Oh, it didn't show up. Ah, alright. Yeah, it's one of those days where, you know, Sundays they go slow. They start out slow during the day, in the morning a lot. And we like to do our adventuring, keep things rolling, have some fun with that. But every now and again we don't have, you know, people are get off to work, have to go and do their own things, whatever it may be. So I expect days to be slower. Because these are days where people go to church. They actually have a day off, stuff like that. There's a lot of people that go to church more than I expected every now and again. I talk, well, also, I'm in an area I think that might have something to do with that. I like that. All right, so we're going to do this. You're in that small location. You see this thing, this person, in Trader's Den. Do you need anything? Ah, look, that's a new one. A new person, an encounter, an event. Uh-oh, things are going slow. Nope, we're good now. I can turn that on and off whenever I want. There we go. One of the things you found while you're hanging out there. You got to decide what you're going to do while you're there hanging with them. And I think today we'll continue on and running more. Now, if anybody wants them, let us know. We'd opened up our Deadpool earlier. And just, this is what we got out of it. We are not lucky to get the Blacker Lotus. We get the Harmless Offering. Vandal Blast. I can actually use Vandal Blast and Blasphemous. I don't know what I'm going to use Saw in Half. I can use Dudley Rollick. And I could probably use Deadpool, but I don't know if I'm going to use that very frequently. It's a weird card, you know? But not bad. I was happy with how they turned out. They weren't like bleeding and crappy looking and all bent up like we've gotten with other ones before in the past. So they did a good job with it. It's nice to have them doing a good job with things, finally. And then, all right, well, let's do this here for a while. Oh. We'll run a couple more. See if you guys would like to try it. Or we'll do this. We'll do one of these next. Why not? We'll start one like this. Just for giggles. And see what happens. Make sure it's set as this. Okay, it's set as that. Good. All right. There we go. There you go. One of these. See who wants it. Starts at $1. We'll go with one for the first time in a little while. We'll do this for a minute or so. Try one of them out. And if it stays this way, we'll keep going. But it's one of those days, it's Sundays. You know, Sundays, it's either you hanging out, having fun, doing some other stuff, or you are getting ready to go to bed sometimes. You know what I mean? All right, Brokesy's going to get it for $1. There we go. Congratulations on that. All righty, so let's see. You're going to get a Dragon's... what is it? Dragonstorm out of there? No. Damn it. Champion of Jishan, I'm breaking my mind. I know, hey, it happens sometimes. Ringing Strike Mastery, Poise Practitioner, Fire Rim Form, Alatia's Legacy, Sarkon's Resolve. Ooh, well, look at that. Oh, no, it's just junk on it from the factory. Wingspan Stride, Krumar Initiate, Furious Forebear, Saltai Monument, Sage of the Skies. Not bad there. Eshkai Dragonclaw for another rare with a Rescue Leopard and a foil. Your full art on your forest land and a warrior token. Alrighty. Well, my friends. Okay, we'll get that together. Now, if you guys are in the YouTube or Twitch or X land, you guys can also do some of the adventuring too. You just, no one's ever really reached out trying to. We've had a couple people, but not too many. Not too many do. So, but today what we'll be doing is this. Alright, my friends. Mom. I'm probably going to go off because we have not too much going on, not too many people participating in any of it with the game or anything either. And I have some other stuff to get accomplished anyways with the arch and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
So I figure I might as well do that. Maybe if I'm not tired later tonight, we can do something later tonight. What do you think?
That sounds fine.
Get more stuff done in the morning when there's light?
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan, Stan. No, nothing. It was from before. Let's see, we got not many people hanging out, but you know what I mean? So we'll try something later. I think that's what we'll do. We're going to do and try something a little later tonight. But what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go visit a friend here. They generally get to raid into us every now and again. We don't always get to raid into them. So we'll say thank you for them when they get to raid into us and go hang out there. And I have to go and deal with my boat today. Got to go put stuff on my boat. Hopefully it'll finally get done. We'll find out. I don't know. My luck, negative. But good luck, everyone. Have a good one. Thank you all for coming and hanging out. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow us. We'll be here tomorrow. Hopefully doing some more fun things. But yes, have a good one, everyone. Bye.